Well, hello there, beautiful. Welcome to Adara Unboxed. In today's episode, we're going to be checking out some clean beauty products from Merit. That's right, folks. Today's video is a collaboration. This company, Merit, has sent me a box of cosmetic goodies to put on my face and review. And I couldn't be more happy about it. I need a little something here to cover up these dark circles, if you know what I'm saying. It's been a long year. If you haven't heard of Merit before, they are a cosmetic company. They sell their products on their website and through Sephora. I myself was not aware of this brand before they contacted me. However, I find that any product that is sold through Sephora is very legit, and I'm happy to put it on my face. So today I thought it would be fun to open up this box of makeup goodies and try it on, do a little before and after and see, if it makes my face look nicer. Before we do that, let me give you a little bit of information about Merit. They don't have a huge line of products. They're hoping to give you a minimalist, very easy, natural, everyday look with their cosmetics. So instead of having like a ton of different concealer types to choose from or a bunch of different mascaras to sort through, they have one specific product for each part of your face that is meant to be the best product that you could have. Another great aspect of this company is that they are clean. What does clean mean, you might be asking yourself? Well, Merit is vegan, gluten-free, cruelty-free, and comes in recyclable packaging. I have left the link to the Merit website down below in the description, so if you have any other questions about what this company is or what it's all about, you can definitely head to that website and find out. I am ready to open this box from Merit and try on some makeup. I have prepped my skin with some moisturizer. I also know that in this box I don't have any blush or bronzer, so I went ahead and just did a light touch of that to get things going. But all of the other products that I'm going to need are in this box. Let's open her up. Wow. Ooh boy, this looks luxurious. So they've sent all my goodies in this very cute velvety bag. Just an FYI, I know this from when I ordered that this black bag was the pre-Christmas bag. So if you are going to make a Merit order now, you're not gonna get this black bag. It will probably be a different bag, but on their website, it says that when you make your first purchase with Merit, they send your goodies in one of these cute reusable makeup bags. It's nice because there aren't any like zippers or buttons. It's just this cute little tie. Just tie them all up like a little knapsack. And it's machine washable. Here are our products inside. So cool. I love the packaging. It's all very simple and blue, and this is very nice, very cute, very classy. Before I try this stuff on, let's just go through it so that I can remember what all I have and kind of gather in my mind what order I need to do this stuff in. So the first thing Merit sent was a brush number 1 blending brush. And this is, for what? A little side note here, I do wear makeup, but I am not like a connoisseur, like I don't always know what I'm doing. So I definitely don't always know how to use products, and I like to read the instructions. This says, after applying the Minimalist, which I believe I have in this pile, move the brush lightly upward and outward to buff into skin. If needed, use it to seamlessly blend out additional products after applying. Cool, let's see what this looks like. Ooh. Cute little brush. Oh yeah, it's velvety soft. I love brushes like this. It feels like just so soft, super, super packed, but yeah, really like that velvet feel. Here is the Minimalist, which we will use our brush with. This is a Perfecting Complexion stick. And I got this in the color Linen, hoping that it will match my face. To use, swipe onto skin where you want coverage and buff it out with a brush so you can't tell what's you and what's makeup. This is what it looks like. Let's see, how do you open it? No, how do you open it? Oh, it just pops right off. So the bottom part twists to bring the product up, and twists back the other way to bring it back down. I'm hoping that will be an okay shade. It looks a little yellow for me, but I definitely prefer to put warmer or like neutral shades on my face because I'm kind of pink. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little pink, so I don't like putting cooler shades of makeup on my face because I feel like it accentuates the pink. I'd rather kind of hide that. I know I'm supposed to use like a color corrector to do that, but I'm lazy. Next up, we have a Day Glow Highlighting Balm, and this is in the shade Bounce. There we have it. And the packaging is very similar on this as it was with the Minimalist. Pops off on the top. There's our beautiful highlighter. Layer on last over cheek and brow bones, or as a prep step on bare skin for an all-over glow. They've also sent Brow 1980 Volumizing Pomade. I got it in the shade brown. I'm used to using an eyebrow pencil, and I don't really know what a pomade is. Beautiful packaging. Okay, yeah, so that kind of looks like a little brow gel. Has a nice little brush, which is great. Brush your brows up and out, wiggling the brush to add volume where you need it. Let dry and come back for a second coat if you're feeling really bold. Next up is the Clean Lash Lengthening Mascara, and I got this in Perfect Black. Ooh, that's pretty. Lovely. Nice brush there. Comb through lashes, doing a little wiggle at the base to add thickness to your lash line. To remove, wash with cleanser and warm water. Next up is a Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil, and I got this in the color Taupe. Oh, pretty. Oh, it looks almost like a nail polish. Okay, not bad. Pretty cool. We'll see how it looks on. Nice little applicator. Unscented, I think. We'll see once it's actually on. Maybe it tastes like something. Slick on whenever your look needs a pick-me-up. No mirror needed. A wash of sheer color rich with rosehip and grapeseed oils for healthy, never sticky lips. Ooh, I hope it's actually never sticky. Okay, so we're gonna get the party started with this, the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. I don't typically wear foundation. Very rarely do I do that, but I do often feel the need for some concealer. I have some very dark circles that are always there thanks to genetics. And so even though I'm not typically using foundation, I am pretty much always using concealer under my eyes or like, you know, on spots if I have some like spots. I really don't know how I'm supposed to put this on, but I guess I just am supposed to draw it, right? Let's just draw it. Sometimes I see people putting their concealer on like this, and this is probably the right way, but I typically use a liquid concealer and I just do like 3 little dabs and then blend it in. But so many people like do a full swipe, so I wonder if I've been doing it wrong. How do you do it if you wear concealer? Okay, and I'm very tempted to go in and dab this out, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use my brush number 1. To make super crazy faces, although I'm sure it's going to happen, so you're welcome. Yeah, that's quite lovely. That is quite lovely. It definitely lightened up my circles a lot, and it blends in quite nicely. I don't think I would need to wear this on my entire face. I don't think it creates like a crazy color difference. Yeah, that is quite lovely. I like this a lot. It feels a little thick, but like it doesn't look thick. If I put my finger there, I can tell it feels velvety. It's really nice texture-wise. I can tell it's there, but honestly, looking in a mirror, I can't tell I have concealer on, which is pretty great. Okay, they've got me intrigued. I just want to do a touch like on the forehead and nose and chin, just a little bit more. Yeah, that's really nice. I am really liking this. I feel like that color is perfect for me. I feel like it helped take down the pinkiness of my skin a bit. I am loving that. I'm happy I tried that. That might be, you know, a staple in my routine from now on. So now that we have that base down, I'm gonna go ahead and try the highlighting balm. I bet one swipe is probably enough and I'll blend it out. I feel like the brush smells like donuts. Like fresh donuts, yum. Can you see it? It's just like a little tiny glow, a little touch of healthy glow, healthy skin here. Next, let's try to do these brows. There we have it. Can you see a big difference? I like it. I mean, it's a lot more natural looking, I think, than when I use my brow pencil, and it feels really soft. So this does not feel the same as when I use like a brow gel to keep everything in place. This feels much softer. Like it doesn't feel like it's gonna need to dry or anything. I think this is just how it's gonna feel. Nice, I like this. Next up is some lengthening mascara. My lashes are very long. Yes, this is what everybody always tells me, and I'm very grateful for it. I love my long lashes, but I also feel naked without mascara. So here we go. Very nice. And let me tell you, I'm quite picky about my mascara because I have long lashes and it's so easy to see how good it is. This is a great mascara. Merit has not asked me to say anything positive about their products. They were just like, do you want to try some stuff? So I'm not making it up. This is great mascara. This is comparable to what I normally use, but it might even be better. Wowza. The consistency is not too wet or dry. It's right in the middle, which means that when you put it on, it doesn't clump up. It doesn't gather a bunch of lashes up in one piece from being too wet. It doesn't leave little balls on your lashes from being too dry. It just leaves each lash coated so that nothing is really sticking together. It's just a bunch of long individual lashes. I absolutely love it. I will probably continue buying this product. However, there is always a two-part test to mascaras. The first is how nice they look when you put them on. The second is how long they last throughout the day. So I'm gonna wear this and see if there ends up being any fallout, which is when you start to see little bits of mascara on your face below your eyes. I'll see how this holds up throughout the day, and I'll leave some kind of comment down below letting you know if I thought that this was a long-lasting mascara, in addition to just being a very beautiful mascara. And last but not least on our minimalist look of the day is our tinted lip oil. Oh, that's actually a very nice color, very neutral. Yes, it is fragrance-free, flavor-free, but it also doesn't have any like nasty taste or anything. It doesn't really taste like anything at all. It is super buttery. Not sticky whatsoever, very smooth, nice, lovely gloss. And I think this is a nice color for doing a natural look. It's just that kind of a little bit of tan, like my lips got a little bit of a tan. There we have it, folks. This is my minimalist, clean beauty, simple makeup look for the day. To go along with this, I probably would do my blush a little bit darker. Merit does have a blush. It is the Flush Balm Cheek color, and it is like similar to what the concealer, foundation, and the highlighter were. It is like a balm like that, and you balm it on and blend it in. But they were sold out when I went to do my order, so I wasn't able to try it. But I think that having that would probably really perfect this look. What do you all think? Is there any product that I tried today that you yourself would want to try in the future? Leave me a comment, let me know. Special thank you to Merit for sending me all of these goodies to try. I'm very grateful that they're actually good products. Again, the link to the Merit website is down below if you would like to check out more information about their company or buy any of these awesome products for yourself. As always, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time for another Adara Unboxed adventure. Bye!